every job we take, we make some new friends. We get the ball, we score the goals, and then it's on again. Maybe tomorrow we'll get a brand new start. Until tomorrow, the aim is EWOOD Park. That's right, folks, back once again with another Football Manager 2020 video. That's right, folks, back once again with another episode of my Football Manager 2020 game save with Örebro out in Sweden. It's the Journeyman. And yeah, we can't do anything. We can't even fart out of line here in Sweden or we will get sacked. But we've managed to be doing the right thing and get the results in. But still, my managerial performance is at an E. So it's been down as low as an F. I am treading fine lines here over in Sweden. Yeah, we're currently sitting ninth at the table, taking on Nordkopping today. I think it's Nordkopping. Yeah, Nordkopping, who currently find themselves, where are they? Third. Yeah, big one, this one. But let's bring you up to date with what you'd missed. In fact, has there been any transfers? Let me have a little look. What's been going on? Let me have a look. When was that last game? It was back. We took on. It was the 2-2s. It was the 2-2s, AK and Gutenberg. So it was 14th of August. Since then, has there been any? I don't think so. I think the transfer window did slam shut. 14th of August. So yeah, you're up to speed with that. So let's have a look at the games. It's been win all for us. Nice little clean run of games, not dropping a single point. Taking on Lund in the Swedish Cup second round. 3-2 win, 2 goals for the Gusted boy. Open up the scoring on the 11th minute was Lund, the youngsters or the underdogs, to take the lead. But up stepped flipping Rudy Gusted with his first. Is it first goal perhaps? Taps it on home. To make it 1-1. And then I think who bundles this bad boy home? I think it's Larsen to make it 2-1. And then it was the Rudy Gusted once again. Klaus, there was a lot of changes in here. Rudy Gusted headed that one home, squeezed it into fine margins to make it 3-1. But then Lund's made a little bit interesting deep into the game, 75th minute. They headed that bad boy home as well. Svensson Applewhite, what a name that is. But Rudy, man of the match. Despite our winning run, there have been some very, very fine margins, including this 1-0 win over Sirius, black, or blue. So Rudy Gusted made it 3 goals in 2 games with another header. He likes that. He likes that kind of stuff. Then we picked up a massive victory up against IF Ilfsborg. 2-1 winners away from home. We took the lead on the 16th minute. Robin Bock getting on the score sheet here. Could have had more than this. That was make it 1-0. And then he misses a penalty on the 35th minute. But we do get our second. Kurt getting involved there. Grigg out to Holberg, who makes it 2-0. Ilfsborg get a little bit of a consolation goal just shortly after to make it a nervy end. Frick out wide to Ulm. Not that Ulm. And that bad boy Frick heads it on home to make it 2-1. We took on Halmstad, and it was the Rudy again on the score sheet to make it 1-0 winners over the visitors. Holberg with the layoff out to Bergmark, and there's Rudy with his head. Of course it is. Of course it is. Another fantastic goal. Then we had a couple of really big ones up against Helsingborg's 3-2 win over those bad boys, and a late couple of goals. So Henriksson puts Helsingborg's 1-0 up. In fact, go 2-0 up here. It looked home and dry. Horsborg with the cross. And then Minelli, not Liza, but that made it 2-0. 75th minute, we go what appears to be a consolation goal. Whatever his name is, Hergenstadt with the long-range effort. Then we made it very, very interesting. 2-2. Grangelas eventually bundles that bad boy home to make it 2-2. And I thought, you know what, a point's not too bad. But no, oh no, Gusted out to Haugersland. And then up steps Will Grigg, who is on fire. Celebration, cartwheel, the lot. 3-2, job done. And then we only do that. Well, it's not as exciting as that one, but we follow that up that 3-2 win over whoever the. So then we follow up that victory with another 3-2 win. This time over our fellow O's Ugregate. And once again, it was the old British, well, I would say British contributor. Will Grigg gets on the score sheet, not once, but twice today. We actually take a 3-0 lead here. Grigg with the cross, Gusted with the head. Of course he does. 2-0. And then they made it a little bit interesting. 2-1, top of the bins. And then here comes Will Grigg once again. Granulous over the top. Will Grigg. There he is. He is on fire to make it 3-1. They made it a little bit interesting right at the death here with 10 minutes to go. Bartelli to matey boy there, and he rifles home a belter. And then right here, right now, we have just beaten Hammarby with a late winner. 88 minutes on the clock. Robin Book. Let's go. So here is the winning goal. Grigg outright. Gets a cross in, doesn't he? Well, eventually does, or somebody does. Grant just gets a cross in. There's Book. 88 minutes on the clock. Another monstrous 3 points. So that form has put us in very, very good, well, basically good form, but we're still in the lower echelons of the table. But a win today, we could potentially go above Kalmar to 7th spot. We take on Kalmar in the final game of the season. So if we're below them, then at least that's on the offer. 7th place at the moment is probably what we should be looking at. But I stupidly said in the job interview that I could get 4th. Even though that's not out of the question, it is a very, very, very crazy shout. So here we are up against Nordkopping, who are 3rd in the table, mathematically out of our reach. We could close in onto them potentially to 47 points, but they've actually played a game less than us as well. A lot of the teams above us have played their games as well. Huckerby could be caught in 5th. But I think there are a lot of implications that are going to go against us here, and we might get the sack. This may be a very short career stop out in Sweden. The board are not happy. They are not happy indeed. Let's have a look at it. Is it a D? It's back down to an E. But it just farted and it went from D to an E. So it's completely against my powers. We're winning. We are winning. It's just, I think the players are delivering. Anyway, and these are the final 2 games of the season. We'll see where we are at the end of it. Okay, boys, here we go with the starting line. We've got Jansen between stick, Kajani, Kirk, Bjork, and Bergmark. We get the back 4. Allen, Anderson, Holberg in a 3-man sort of midfield trio. We've got Jimmy on the left, Granulus on the right, Will Grigg, who's been on fire. Hopefully he could be on fire one more time. No Gusted. He's out on international duty. I'm just going to look at my bench here. Josio Antonio. We need a striker to come off just in case. And the Canadian. What about Bookie Boy? Bookie Boy needs to be on there, really. So we're going to put Bookie Boy on for Jimmy. Yeah, that's about right. It's a bit silly. Up against this lot here. Watch this trio. We got the Ant-Man up top. He's deadly. And here we go, boys. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We need a win. That's all we need. Don't be daft now, people. Don't be daft. Let's just try and hold out for a little bit. Just don't collapse. Here come Nordkopping. Pricker, he's deadly. They're all pissing deadly. Jansen with an actual save. 12 minutes down. We've got some shots, but not really anything to get excited about. We're competing at least. It's 0-0. Goal kick by Jansen to Bjork, to Kirk. Allen gets it out to Kajani. Fires it long. Bad decision. Keep it on the ground, lads. Keep it on the ground. The Ant-Man with his corner. Headed. Clear. Goal. Holberg just gets rid of it. That's not bad. That's good play. That's good play. Just get rid of it for the time being. 32 minutes down. Here comes Bjork. Decides to go backwards. Kirk. Back to the keeper. Keep it. You don't. You guys. There we go. Book. To Kirk. Over the top. That's terrible. That's terrible. Get to it. Get to it. Oh, great save in the end for Jansen. 33 minutes gone. What you got up your sleeve then, son? Keeper. Me and him are like this. Not really. We hate each other. Well, he hates me anyway. They all hate me. Anderson spreads it out wide to Kajani, the fullback. Overlapping. Anderson down to the ground. Oh, it's got in. It's got in. It's got in. Now, what do we do about that then? What do we do about that? It's 33 minutes in. We're attacking. We're going to go cautious. And we're going to say, demand more. I can't believe that went in. Here it comes out. Eventually comes out to Anderson. I've seen him do some magic before, but that, my friends, ain't too shabby. Let's just get in there. Will Grigg is on fire. Will Grigg is on fire. 5th goal of the season. Get in, ya little dancer, ya Bobby Dazzler. Not even gonna look at it again. Just move on. Move on to the next one. Just sit back. Hold on tight. Bergmark. Crosses. Comes out to Book. Anderson has already got one. Keep it alive. Book. There's Joe Allen. He might have a shot. Good effort there by Hallberg. Let's just see if we can mug these guys off. I'm just keeping my head down. 2-0 at the break. Say it quietly. This is pushed up to 8. Oh, goodness me. Look at that table. Look at that table. Anybody's guess where we'll end up. 50 minutes in. Kajani. Back to Kirk. Anderson. It's a shitty pass there, though. 1 goal changes everything, and there it is. Come on, boys. Kajani. To Grigg. Kajani. Out to Kirk. Go on, boys, please. Slips it in. Good in! Robin Book! Robin Book! Oh, look at that salute. Yes, indeed, boys. I'll praise you. I'll praise you for the time being, but still time for these punks to knob us over. The Ant-Man. Great save. Zigazzoni. Zigga-zigga. Zigga-zigga. Corner. Who's on this? Anderson. Oh, shit. Will Grigg has been knocked off his... 15 minutes. Oh, I don't like it. 10 minutes to go. If we can get one more goal, I think we've done it. Grigg. Shit. Don't. Clean up. Bjork. Don't do anything daft. Nobody do anything daft. I don't like it. Don't like it. He saves it. He absolutely saves it. Get rid of it. Get rid. Yep. Well, let's go. 6 minutes. I'm not touching a thing. Jansen plays it short from the back. Don't be daft now. Don't be daft. Get out there. Get out of trouble. Oh, that's ugly. That's so ugly. Come on, then. Go on, Grandula, son. Go on, son. Get your head down. Oh, he gives it up. I can't watch. This is just... Allen spreads it wide to Book. He's got 1 goal to his name. Can he get something on this one? Will Grigg nearly on extra fire, but that shot is fingertipped out of the way by Marciano. The highlight is not over. 5 minutes to go. North Copping looking for a stinking heartbreaking equaliser. And you know what? If they get it, they're going to win this. It flipping gone in as well. I knew it. Knew it. They're going to win this. The point probably is not good enough. You know what? I think we're going to get fired. Oh, what to do? Well, just so you know, this is what the table does look like. We are up to 9th. Potentially a win away from going up to 6th, which would still not be good enough. We said 4th. Okay, folks, here we go with what appears to be the final game of the season. Up against Kalmar. Win for us. We are in 9th spot. Potentially goes high as 7th. Potentially could get this sack after today. I think we've got to finish in the top half, which is 8th or above. A win over Kalmar will get us at least close. Douche Gardens, they take on Halmstads, who are down. So it's looking like we got our backs up against the wall, folks. We're going to stay with the same formation as last game. I thought we did okay up against one of the high flyers, Nord Copping, with a 3-goal, 3-3 crazy ass game. But yeah. Go with Janssen between 6, Kajani, Kirk, Bjork, Bergkamp, Alan, Jimmy, Holberg, Book, and Grandulus, and Grigor. So it's been nice knowing you, Sweden. I think we could have such a better relationship afterwards. If you give us a clean slate at it, clean crack of the whip out of it. So hopefully we can get out of this without getting fired. So up against these boys here, they're going with a 4-1-4-1. It's at our own place, so I'm hoping we can at least end with a win. And away we go. Hopefully with a bit more joy this time. Crossed by my main man Jimmy, gets it in there, but here come the opposition. Kalmar fires it down the line. Our defence is wobbly as can be. Look at the state of that. Goalkeepers must be something I need to improve on. Even though he's rated quite highly, it's just him, me and him have butted heads since the get-go. And if I bring in a new goalkeeper, he will then have to buck up his ideas. Pushed out to Allen. He's passing the ball around to his mate Holberg. Bergkamp. Bergmark even. Bergmark. I've got Bergkamp on the brain. Lifts it over the top. Book keeps it alive. Double-digit man. Whips a cross in. It'll come out to Book. And I think Will Grigg got his face on that bad boy. And he is on fire. He has scored some goals, Will Grigg. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. So 1-0 up in charge against Kalmar. Can we maintain it? So as it stands, we're up to 8th. Douche Gardens, they are level with Hallstatt. That's the one we worry about for me anyway. Corner, Jimmy's on this one. Fires it in, and it is cleared off the line. Good bit of attacking there by my boys. And Book is out. Fortunately, it's the last of the season. We're going to bring Eldmar on, who's he's done okay for himself here. Not really had that many games. Douche Gardens still 0-0. Keep my eye on that bad boy. It could have been so much better. If we had picked up the win against Nordkoppen, it would have been so much different. In fact, we'll have a look at the permutations of what we would have been once we next see the table. Fired down the line. Picked up by Jimmy. Jimmy. What you got, Jimmy? Oh, loses it. Out come Kalmar. Picked up by Allen. Pulls it back to Kirk. He's done okay as well. Kajani. Looking for a cross, pulls it inwards, strikes, lovely goal, and it's Jimmy. Jimmy scores his first goal of the season, and he does a bit of acrobats as well. Look at that. That's what it's all about. This is what we've been waiting to see. A bit more of this fancy football. But yeah, if we got the other 2 points, we'd be up to flipping 5th by now. We wouldn't have got that illustrious 4th. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too far gone. Douche Gardens and Hallstatt still 0-0, which keeps us above them in 8th. Goal swing, we need a bit more. We need like a 5-0 win to go up another spot. 2-0. The board would be absolutely nuts if they bin me off. I think I've only lost once, maybe twice since I come in here. I've done absolute miracles with limited time against a very, very nasty bunch of people. They're all against me. All against me, so I just need to give a bit of praise, pat them on the back a little bit. Maybe they'll come out of this and they'll like me. And then it all will be forgiven and we can all have a nice new season next season and push for those top 4 legitimately. I think we've got the makers. We've got the money. We're probably going to get a bit more money because I'll probably sell Bergkamp, or whatever his name is, Bergmark, for a couple million. Kirk is a bit of money worth as well. Fired down the line. Here come Kalmar. Goal for them right now would make this game a little bit more spicy. We're into the final 13 minutes. Headed backwards. Over the top. Here comes Crony. And he has a shot. Jansen flaps at it again. As he does. Throw in. Kalmar. Goal here changes everything. Whips across it. It's deadly. It is deadly. Jansen was equal to it. Up and over. Still 0 between Douche Gardens and Hallstatt. I'm happy with that as long as it stays like that. Can we push for a goal, you think? Shall I? Oh, Douche Gardens just gone and snatched it. That could be the difference maker at the end of it. If we stay up, or if we stay at the show or not, you know. It could be the difference maker. We'll see. And if we do get the sack, where would we go from here? Where would we go from? We've only been in like 2 minutes. Been in like 2 minutes. Oh dear. We just want to reset the blocks, boys. That's all we want to do. We just want to get out of there. Flipping Douche Gardens. Shoot! And And it's cleared into the 3 minutes of stoppage time. Come on, Halmstads. Come on, boys. Any chance? Well, we end up with a win. What happens now, then? What happens now? I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried. Oh, the colours are still there. The colours are still there. 2-0 win. They do win the Premier League. Okay, we'll let you have it this year. Book is out injured for a couple of weeks. Press conference. Let's say something good about this. Terrific performance. Excellent in the area. I'm always looking for... Trollbogs get a bit of cash. Kirk fitness concern. Well, we can have a bit of a break now. Praise Jimmy. Well done, Jimmy. And we get 1.89 million for finishing 9th in the Premier League. Division is F. It's not great at all. Not great at all. But these are the jobs out there at the moment. Let's get rid of those assistant manager jobs. I don't know what that's all about. I just want to see the important ones. And they are the USA under 23s. Could do a bit of international footy if I do get binned off here. Aberdeen. What's the old situation with the Scottish League here? They're at 12th. The Swedish League. Where's the Swedish League? We're at 17th. Battering above our weight there, I think. This was close. Yeah, that's League One. That's League One. We could probably do a job in League One. Oh yeah, look at the gap here, boys. Look at the gap here. So, yeah, you're just as clueless as I am. We'll see what happens in the next few days before we bounce out. So, this is some lowdown here. What's going on here? The under-19s pick up a draw. I am delighted with victory. Will Grigg gets himself another goal. 12 games unbeaten. Yes, indeed. Let's have a look at that, actually. Let's have a look at that board. You know, I've come in here. Luna, hang tight. Luna, down. Down. Down, down, down. Down, down. So let's just take a little gander at that one now, shall we? Luna, negative. That'll do. So let's take a look at this. So I came in here and I did, where did I take over? I took over the reins of the 5-1 win. That was it. I did lose 2 games. I did lost to Kalmar. Bit of victory at the end, bit of sweet justice. And then we also lost to BK Hackers. So 2 defeats. 1, 2, 3, 4 draws, 5 draws. You know, it's not bad. It's not bad. And we have gone on a big old stretch here without defeat. So just 1 defeat out of a bunch. So, yeah. You know what? You know what? It ain't too bad. So hopefully the board will think about that. Hey folks, now before we get out of it, let's just have a quick little rundown of the team. If I'm going to remain in charge, we'll have to make some ins and outs and clean up this place a little bit. If I'm to stick around. Now the likelihood is Almabach is going to pack it in, retire. We could lose Nicholas Bergmark as well. He's valued at £925,000. We've been fighting off bids this whole season. Look at him, Milan, Lazio. I'm going to try and secure him down for a new long-term deal. We'll have to wait and see. Other players could be in the dark or could be on the way out. It looks like Daniel Larson's going to pack it in as well. Bought him in earlier. Jimmy Domatz might have another season in. We'll have to wait and see. A couple of these, obviously, the loanees will go away as well. Stats-wise, Will Grigg did come in, 12 games, 6 goals. That ain't too shabby. They did struggle with goals here, and I think they're going to do so, continue next season. So we're going to need to improve upon that. Halberg did chip in with some goals. He's a 25-year-old Swede. Bjorndal also was the leading marksman towards the end of it. 32 years of age. We need to sort that out. And then reward the likelihoods of Grandulas, who was pretty dang good as well. Hunted by some Belgian teams here. We're looking to the future in Keith Kirk. Kajani, he's only 19 years of age as well, and I'd love to keep Bergmark. We'll have to wait and see what goes on there. As for the key assist makers, 6 for Grandulas as well, 6 for Halsberg, and then a couple rest of the deal here. We also, where's my matey? Where's Buxter? The Buxter did chip in as well with quite a few goals. He was the main man with 11. Will Grigg, where's Gusted? He also got 5 and 7. That ain't too shabby as well. So we have the makings of a strike force and a team and a unit. We just have to see if we're going to be there to manage it. But finances looks very, very healthy. 4.7 million in the bank, 2.386 transfer funds. It's all the question of will we be here tomorrow? Well, you're going to have to wait and see, boys and girls. Stick around. Come back tomorrow to see if I'm still in Sweden, or maybe I'm on the job on the dole queue, trying to get myself a new job out there. We'll have to wait and see. Until then, though, the future should be white and black, but we'll have to wait and see. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.